Rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Broadcasting from the Big Peach of Atlanta, Georgia. A show unfiltered, unscripted, raw. The Patriot Angle Podcast. Hey everyone, welcome to Wednesday's edition here to the Patriot Angle Podcast. Decided to take my podcast here, do some recording here at the park. Yeah, I'm at one of the lovely parks here in Atlanta, Georgia. Just figured I enjoy the fresh air. So nice here. A nice little breeze coming through. Can't wait for the cooler weather to come here. But, you know, with that being said, guys, welcome to today's show. Got a couple of people waving by. Hello, how are you? I guess they noticed me on the Spotify app. How are you? Oh, I ain't going to bother you. That's fine. Continue your jogging. I'm just relaxing. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just doing some recording here on the podcast. I figured I'd come over here and do it. Yeah, it's a little rare. Usually I'm in the studio, but I'm enjoying the fresh air. Alrighty, take it easy, guys. God bless you. That was some supporters that tuned into the show. They didn't want their voices to be heard, so I turned down some of the audio so you didn't pick up their voices. But anyway, with that being said, guys, welcome to today's show. Welcome to today's show. Today we're going to do a little difference here on the show, something different. Set aside from the daily gossip of the Afghanistan story and the Biden's America of crisisness, right? All right, he's literally melting this country down into a melting pot before our eyes, which I hope everybody is tuned in to yesterday's podcast. Can America be saved after Biden? Can it? Can it be saved? I mean, can it truly be saved after the hellhole that he's unleashing? But let's save that for another episode, guys. I want to talk about a couple of topics here that caught my eye. Literally, a new news topic here coming out of the company of Delta. Yes, there's going to be an employee surcharge. What does that mean, guys? Delta Airlines says that it plans to charge unvaccinated employees $200 a month to address the financial risk their choice has for their company. Let me pause right there, guys, and basically narrate it to you, the listeners, on what this exactly means for employees of Delta. Okay, they're going to charge their employee of the company $200 a month, okay, to address the financial risk their choice has left for the company. Is this even illegal? That's almost like, I don't know what that is. I know that has to be illegal. That's a major lawsuit in the making. You're telling me that, let's just say if I did, if I worked for Delta, which I don't, okay? I don't think I would have the patience to deal with, angry customers and people waiting in line. Needless to say, right? Let's just say if I did work for Delta, okay? I would be looking at alternative measures into obtaining an attorney to file a major class lawsuit against this company because they're going to charge an employee that's unvaccinated $200. What, are they going to take it out of their paycheck? That's unlawful. I don't think that's legal. That's absurd. Folks, this is the tyranny that's coming in this country. We're living in a totalitarian type of society that's completely unhinged and unacceptable. Hear the birds in the background? At least the birds are having, their pleasures in life, right? They're happy, they're singing, they're dancing, they're whistling to the other birds. They don't have to deal with this crap. Side note, right, guys? But I mean, I think this is I think this is absurd. I think this is unlawful to do something like that. It's crazy stuff. I'm telling you. In other news, a new poll coming out that Democrats are worrying about the midterms. Oh yeah. The midterms are coming up in less than a year, guys. We're almost in the month of September. The midterms are coming up in I believe it's the end of next year, the beginning of next year. I forgot. I have to look at it. I'll give you that exact date later here in the show, or within a few minutes, because I'm gonna have to Google that myself, But anyway, a new poll coming out, guys, that the Democrats, they're worried about Grandpa Joe and the midterms because there's an increased amount of polls coming out as Biden's approval poll numbers, they're starting to plunge. Oh yeah, they're going down the toilet. They're going down the little toilet, the little tunnel, this, that, yeah. Even Biden voters, his supporters. I didn't know he had any, but yeah, his supporters are starting to literally second question themselves, second question their vote choice by voting him in last year in November. They're starting to scratch their heads like, was this a responsible choice that I made as an American to vote this man into office in November of 2020? I think a lot of people are starting to question. Even the people that didn't vote for this clown, they're starting to question. Like, yeah. You think we were just saying that because we dislike the man and his policies are terrible? No, we don't have to say any of that. The truth is being exposed every day by his actions, guys. His actions are literally showing the American public that he is unfit as president of the United States. He's a delusional, dementia, old man that should never been elected in the first place. Why Nancy Pelosi has not invoked the 25th Amendment or filed articles of impeachment on this president is on me. Oh, they were looking for everything in the world to try to impeach Trump, and they have on several occasions on stuff that just didn't make sense. Crap that he shouldn't have never been impeached in the first place. The Mueller reports, the fake Russian collusion. Folks, this president needs to be removed. He needs to resign, or the House Speaker needs to start filing serious articles of impeachment. I think the latest saga of the Afghanistan story pretty much speaks for its own, if you ask me. Oh boy, I tell you, if things get worse, right? An article here, a statement by President Trump, literally in reference to the whole Afghanistan. He says that if he was president today, let's just say if there was another election, which there may be a special election coming up. I'm not saying there is or there won't, but I think that's what it's leading to, guys. I think that's what it's leading to, because we already know, okay, that before I get into that, you know, Trump said if he was president today, and he had the whole decision making on the whole Afghanistan situation, he would leave no American behind. What does Joe do? God knows how many Americans are stuck in hostile territory. Who knows? But Trump said he would leave no American behind. The Taliban were scared shit of President Trump. They're not scared shit of Biden, because Biden doesn't have the strength nor the stamina to deal with this. We're clearly seeing it. We're seeing it unfold in front of our eyes. Even fake CNN, MSNBC are saying that he's starting to become unfit. Yeah, I never thought I would hear that from my own listening ears. I don't think I would never be able to have them actually admit, as a corrupted network, that they're starting to question Joe Biden as a leader. Yeah, they were praising him for the first half of 2021. Oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Yeah. I'm telling you. But in recent reports, guys, they're now saying that there may be a special election coming up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because of the uneasy, uncomfortable of national security threats and issues facing our nation with this Afghanistan story. That GOP House minority leader, Kevin McCarthy, he may become in line as House Speaker next year if the Republicans take over the House, which we're clearly seeing that Nancy Pelosi already announced to the general public that she doesn't see herself re-putting in her bid as House Speaker. She's considering on stepping down. What's the matter, Nancy? What's the matter? You starting to understand that your president, Joe Biden, is not fit for the job? Are you starting to understand that the Democrats are literally, the poll numbers, even in their own party, are starting to understand that this is more complicated than what it first seemed? Oh boy, the midterms are looking really, really bad, guys. Really, really bad. Be right back, guys, after this quick little break. Hey guys, got a new sponsor here on the show. Bungables Citronella wristbands. These things are great, guys, and they're very, very affordable. Some you can get for like 88 cents at stores such as Walmart. I've seen them at Target, just about everywhere. These little wristbands are great for going out on picnics, camping trips, jogging, just about everywhere. And they're also good for the kiddos out there too. If you got kids, pick a pack up, you know. Bungables Citronella wristbands. They have one size fits all. They're citronella scent, and they're easy to use. They're awesome, guys. Like I said, you got kids out there, pick a couple out for your kids. If you're one for hating mosquitoes and the bugs that are, especially in the summertime, pick a pack up and never be without. I use them from time to time when I'm jogging here in Atlanta, and they're great, guys. Bungables Citronella wristbands. Pick them up, available everywhere. Also, to check their website out, guys, at bungables.com. That's right, guys. Check them out online. They even have a Facebook page, Bungables. Check them out on Instagram, Bungables, guys. They're everywhere. They're super affordable. Like I said, very, very unique and also good for summertime.
Welcome to the Flash Finds Podcast, the world's fastest podcast where we explore how Facebook can help you with the stuff you're into. I'm your host, Emma Rogue, and today I'm with creator and home decor guru, Julie Souza. Julie, what's your number one tip?
So if you're into home decor, I would suggest looking into Buy Nothing Facebook groups. It's a great way to explore your style, all for free.
Ooh, we love free stuff. Thanks, Julie. See you next time on the Flash Finds Podcast, all about discovering the stuff on Facebook you care about. Bye.
Michael Gardner, a host like no other. Unfiltered, unhinged, unscripted, raw. Hey guys, I want to mention here on this one topic here that's I'm seeing it. Not seeing a lot of people talking about it, so I want to mention this here on the podcast here of just what's going on with Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she's back in the headlines here. Literally, Representative Donalds now accusing Pelosi of stealing from our children. It's a hot garbage. What? Oh boy, what's this all about? Huh.
This budget, if you will, was thrown in our face like it was just thrown in people's face. But let's be very clear about what's happening. They want to spend $8 trillion over a decade. Our nation has never done that. They want to borrow, because that's what they're going to have to do, another $17 trillion over a decade. Our nation has never done that. If you were to put a bill on the floor to borrow $17 trillion, you would never get it off the House floor. If you were going to put up a bill to pass trillions of dollars in order to create a pathway to citizenship or amnesty, you would never get it passed. If you were to just simply try to do these things through regular order where Republicans and Democrats could actually go through the committee process to pass a budget, it would never look like this budget. This budget is an absolute sham. It is a travesty, and it is theft from the next generation. I just watched the Speaker of the House on the floor. And Nancy Pelosi was rambling on and on about how this is for the children. This is for the children. Well, let me tell you the one thing she's done for the children. She has stolen from them with this budget. This budget steals from our children because we've already spent our money, folks. We are now stealing tax dollars from young Americans who've not worked a day in our society. They haven't even been able to get their education yet, but we're stealing their tax money out the back door, and they don't even have the resolve to vote for it. They want to stick it in a rule. That's trash. That's garbage. It's hot garbage. And unfortunately, that's what's going on in the nation's capital today. I'm pissed about it. Our members are pissed about it because this is not leadership. This is cowardice. But what else could you expect from a party that's leaving Americans behind enemy lines? I'll yield back.
Yeah, it is garbage. It's absolute garbage. It's disgusting. It's uncalled for. It's a national embarrassment. The words go on with this administration and this party. These people, they can care two shits. And then, you heard Representative Donalds, accusing Pelosi of stealing from the children. Yeah. She's been stealing from everything. Not only from children. She's been stealing from taxpayers. Oh, look what she's been doing to her district in San Francisco. Yeah, that's San Francisco, California. She hasn't done a damn thing. I mentioned earlier in the podcast here that she's thinking of stepping down as House Speaker. Right at the midterms or right shortly before the midterms. Why? Because she can't handle the job anymore? She's starting to see people wake up? Not woking. No, not that garbage. People are starting to understand. They're realizing that this party is not for the American people. It's a bunch of cowards. It's disgusting. But what can you expect? What can you expect from a bunch of liberal, radical, left Democrats that they can care two shits about literally anything in this country? With more on that topic here, let's plug in tone-deaf Pelosi being excited by left-wing voting bill, exactly what similar to what Representative Donalds just said. Yeah, check this out, guys. This is House Speaker Nancy Pelosi excitedly spoke on the House floor just yesterday, despite the humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan. Check this out.
Madam Speaker, today is a great day of pride for our country and for Democrats. Exciting in all of this is the fact that we will have the John R. Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act. This is pretty exciting. We are very excited about how we go forward. I don't remember a time as historic as this for the children.
What? This is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. You were pretty excited there speaking there, weren't you, Pelosi? Did you have a couple drinks before speaking? Oh, we probably know that you had a couple of shots of Jack Daniels or Scotch right before the big speech there on the House floor. I'm telling you guys, disgusting stuff of what is going on. It's absolute disgusting. Like I said, folks, the words. There's so many words to describe this type of radical left party. It's outrageous. But what can you do? What could you do? You could do a lot of things. You know? There's a lot of things you can do. The midterms are coming up. The 2024 general election is less than 3 years away. Vote them out. Vote them out. Demand special elections for incompetent leaders that can't lead to begin with, and vote them out. It's time to, folks. It's time. It's time to vote these clowns out of office, the ones that should not be in office to begin with, and you get your country back. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That being said, guys, thank you for tuning in. I know it was a short podcast today. Don't want to go into an hour-long podcast. Like I said, I'm doing this, doing a lot of recording here at this local park here in Atlanta, Georgia. This park I like going to over here in Midtown Atlanta. And I come here a lot to do my jogging and stuff like that. I don't want to, disturb anybody that likes to come to the park for their enjoyment and their relaxation. So I want to close it out here. Thank you very much. I want to allow my listeners that we have a new online storefront. Yes, you can find all my official Patriot Angle podcast merchandise along with Patriot Unfiltered merchandise. The Unfiltered is more or less like the content I usually share on Instagram and my Facebook podcast page, the Patriot Angle Podcast. Head over to patriotunfiltered.com. That's www.patriotunfiltered.com. This month, until the end of this month, we are offering free shipping on all merchandise. Yes, folks, you heard it. Free shipping on all the merchandise that's listed on the online storefront there, patriotunfiltered.com. Head over there today, guys. You're going to love some of the content, some of the merchandise. There's glass pints, there's t-shirts, women's apparel, just about everything. Stickers. You name it, it's there, guys. Head over there today, guys. You'll love it. With that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in to today's podcast, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Patriot Unfiltered Raw. You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle Podcast, an Anchor platform.